guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. Firstly, I apologise for the lighting in here, like just the lighting in general for this video. It's so dark outside, wind is like howling, the rain is like, it's like pouring outside, but this is one video that I kind of can't put off any longer. I have been, it's been highly requested that I film what's in my hospital bag, like me and babies. I'm not going to bother about Kyle's because he like just has his own little bits in there. But this one has been highly requested, and I feel like I am three days until I'm 38 weeks. So I feel like it's getting to that point now where if I don't film it now, the hospital bag's not gonna. I'm gonna have a baby by the time I film this. So yeah, so this hospital bag has been, I want to say I started getting stuff ready about 33 weeks, but then it was only until about, how many weeks was I? 35 weeks, I think, nearly 36, when one of the girls from my NCT class went into labour like early, and she said, you need to pack your hospital bags, because I didn't have mine done. So it kind of gave me a bit of a kick up the arse, really. So yeah, so I've only just finished it, which is really bad, and I've still got some stuff to pack, but they're kind of stuff that I need on a daily basis anyway, so I don't really want to pack. And hopefully baby's arrival is not so like sudden and swift that I won't have time to grab those stuff and put them in my bag, or at least Kyle won't. So yeah, I just thought I would show you what I've packed. Okay, so we'll start with my one because it's a bit more extensive. I actually have packed, I don't know how this has happened, but I basically look like I'm going away for the weekend. I've got a little travel suitcase that I take on, like, you know, like Ryanair, EasyJet flights kind of thing, so it's just like a cabin bag. And then I've also got our changing bag that came with our pushchair. Now, yeah, I don't know if I'm being a bit excessive, I'm not sure. Personally, I wouldn't say I am, but again, I'm a first-time mum, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So yeah, so some stuff might be completely, I might not use, but this is just sort of stuff that I've seen either on other YouTube videos, or I've seen just like on lists and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully I've got stuff right. If not, please do let me know down in the comments, like if there's anything that like you think I won't need, or like that I need more of, or that I haven't packed or even thought of. Please do let me know, because like I said, I'm a first time mum, I'm going into this quite blind, so any help is very much appreciated. Okay, so first of all, I actually bought, I'll show you, I bought these sort of like bags off Amazon. They're just like the Ziploc sort of bags, and then I just bought some of my own labels. I saw on some people's YouTube video that they had like, someone had like pre-made the labels for them, so the bags had them on. But I thought, one, these bags are really good to like reuse, but two, I almost wanted to make my own labels, because I felt like some of the the labels for bags weren't necessarily applicable to me, or Kyle would be like, where is what kind of thing. So I have kind of like made almost like a title and then a list of what's underneath, like what's underneath and in the bag kind of thing, so that if I'm not able to get at the bags, Kyle knows exactly where to go, and he knows everything that's in there. Okay, so the first thing that I've got, packed it loose, but it is a TENS machine. My boss gave me this because she said she didn't actually use it, but she said she lent it to someone in her NCT class, and they were literally like, wow, it was amazing kind of thing. So I've left this loose because I feel like if I'm in labour quite a bit before I go to hospital, like if my contractions start at home, I can start this ASAP kind of thing. So I've just ordered some new like pads that like obviously stick onto you. But yeah, I thought this was quite a good sort of like, my midwife talked to me quite a bit about these machines to kind of like help with like early pain, that kind of thing. Then I've got electricals. This was just a bag that I got a set of like 3, I think, and this is the biggest one, off Amazon. It's just like a plain toiletry bag kind of thing, but this is electrical. So I've labelled, I've got chargers, tablet, fan and camera. I think I've got 3 shots left in here, which I feel like is enough for the hospital. But I really want to get a cute like sort of Polaroid of baby. I've got this was probably like one of the most essential things that someone could say. And it was I think this one's 3 meters or 5 meters, I'm not sure, I think it's 3, is the extra long charging cable. Everyone said like, you're nowhere near a charger, like definitely get like an extra long one. So yeah, so I bought one of them, like a pack of 2 from Amazon. Kyle's got one in his bag, I've got one in mine, and then I've just got a plug in here. My tablet, I'm obviously using at the moment, it's my Kindle, so I'm like, I need to use that every day, but I'll hopefully pack that, or I'll remember to pack that when I go into labour. Also, another thing that someone, literally, not even someone, loads of people have recommended is a fan. Luckily, I actually bought this fan in the summer, because as you remember, like if you live in the UK, this summer was so hot, like so hot, and I struggled so much. So this fan I bought earlier on in the summer just to take on like the London buses with me. When I was going on holiday, I had it like in the car with me, and you can also stand it up, so it can like kind of almost be like a mini fan, so you don't have to hold it. So I've charged that up and everything, so it's like ready to use. Then the next thing I've got is, again, I've packed this loose because hopefully I'm going to put like a makeup bag in sort of like later when I'm in labour. But they're just some like cleansing wipes. I've packed like my proper makeup cleanser, but let's be honest, like if I've just got like mascara on or something like that, like I'm not going to want to do all of that. I might not even wear makeup, but that is one thing that I'm going to pack later on, is just like, not foundation, I'm just going to put concealer, mascara and eyebrow thing, and that is literally it. Oh, and some lip salve. I'm definitely going to pack that because everyone says that like gas and air, which is like my chosen, well, what I've said I'd quite like to have, apparently it makes your lips really dry, so that is one of the things that I'm going to pack later. Another thing then I've got is hair stuff. So this has just got a tangle teaser, my brush in there, and then some like hair bands, some clips, that kind of thing. Then I've got the most important bit, is the snacks. I don't know if I've gone a bit OTT for this, and both me and Kyle chose our own snacks, so I still need to pack some Lucozade, because my friend from NCT literally said, she was like, Lucozade was the best in terms of like when she was going through labour, so I'm definitely need to go and get some Lucozade from the shops. But I've got some squashies, I've got some gummy bears, I've got my favourite ever sweets, Haribo straws, and that's it in terms of like sweeties kind of thing. I say that's it, that's like 3 huge packets. And then randomly I've got some crisps, some like focaccia bites. Don't ask me, I'm probably going a bit OTT with that as well. I've got some mints, a packet of mints, just in case like I can't get like to the bathroom to brush my teeth, whatever. I've got some Fibre One bars as well, they're just like a good little snack kind of thing. And then sort of for breakfast I've packed some breakfast bars, and then also some rice cakes as well, which are like all individually wrapped, because I'm just quite aware that like I'm quite a fussy eater, so hospital food This is more, I would say, like, this is more, because a lot of people have told me you don't want to eat when you're in labour. Like, everyone says, like, bring loads of snacks, but actually you don't want to eat. So, like, this is more, like, for afterwards. If I get hungry, that kind of thing, and, like, or if I have to stay in a bit longer. Then I've got some stuff, like, for breakfast that, like, I won't get hungry, basically. Then the last thing in this little bag, and this little bag I've kind of kept as, like, a bit of the things you're definitely going to reach for, and you're definitely going to want to need, like, straight away. So it just kind of is, like, easier. So I've got my toiletry bag. I just put it in this. It's quite appropriate, really. It says baby mama, so, but I just packed it in this My Little Coco sort of bag. Okay, so I've got a flannel to wash everywhere, a black one. I've seen so many people say that you should not go anywhere near light colours or anything like that when you've just given birth, so I've gone for a black one. I've got some hand sanitizer, some like mini toothpaste, toothbrush, some deodorant, my favourite Body Shop shower gel. Basically just thought, if I'm having a shower, it's nice to have a little luxury, so this is something that kind of like reminds me of home, so I packed that. Again, like I said, I packed my little like makeup remover. Again, I don't know if I'm actually going to use that, but I thought I'd pack it just in case. Shampoo, just in case I'm staying for quite a long time. Some cleanser, and then I've got some moisturiser, which doesn't really seem like much, to be honest, but yeah, that's the sort of stuff that I've packed in terms of toiletries. I've kind of like gone a little bit like I'm going away, but it's best to be prepared, right? So now on to the, when I say suitcase, I promise I don't mean suitcase, I just mean like a little travel case. But I have got some nighties and comfies. So in here I've got like, I basically went to Primark and just got like kind of cheap stuff that I wouldn't mind throwing away. So I got like a nightie from Primark that would be like, I thought it'd be really good for like if I'm breastfeeding or just like skin to skin kind of contact, because you can just sort of button it down. I'm also not a big fan of like wearing like trousers and shorts. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like wearing trousers and shorts when I'm in bed, so like I thought a nightie would be quite a good sort of alternative. I also bought as well from Vinted, because I was like, I don't know why I'm going to spend money like on stuff that I'm just going to chuck away. So I bought a nursing nightie from Vinted. It's not like the prettiest, but it's from Gap, and it's got like the little nightie, not nightie, it's got the little sort of like straps that almost like the nursing bras. It's got those straps that basically undo and then it basically reveals your boobs. But I got that, and it was literally like £2.50 from Vinted, which I thought was a bargain because I'm literally going to throw it away. And then I also got some I got this again from Primark. It's just like a sort of vest. Again, quite easy for like breastfeeding because you can just literally pull the straps down. And I'll probably be really warm in the hospital, so I'd rather like stay cool and get like stuff that's like I can be cool in rather than be like sweating and just uncomfortable. So I got that, and then to go with it, I'm just packing these shorts. They're like toweling shorts from Nasty Girl. They're very like loose. I've stretched them so much in this pregnancy. Believe it or not, they're actually a size 10. But I've stretched them so much because they're so comfy. So I'm just going to pack them because, again, I'm probably never going to wear them again. So I thought, like, that's 3 outfits. I feel like that's all right for like in the hospital kind of thing. And then obviously I've got my going home outfit, but then I've also got a bikini bottoms. I don't know why I packed bikini bottoms, because I don't really think you wear them, to be honest. To be honest, some people said that when they were in the birthing pools, they didn't really wear anything, so I'm fully expecting to probably not wear anything, but I thought just in case I'll pack a bikini top. This is just one that I bought like knowing that I was gonna have really big boobs basically, so it does fit me. Then I've got socks and slippers in this one, and then in this bag I'm also gonna pack my flip-flops, but again, to be honest, I use my flip-flops to go like in and out of the garage, like if I'm running to the car, like from the house, so yeah, I probably need to put them in there. Then we've got the most glamorous part, which is the pads and the knickers. This bit I was so like unsure of, like I think it was like all of the like aftercare stuff that I was really unsure of. This one I've kind of gone off the internet's word, but I basically went to Marks and Spencer's and bought some really sexy high-waisted underwear. These are like perfect if I have like a C-section, because they come up a lot higher than where like the scar would be, so you know that you're not going to get any rubbing, and to be honest, they'll probably be really comfy for like if I just have a natural birth anyway, because they're like kind of like, let's be honest, granny pants are always the most comfortable. Like, they're not very aesthetically pleasing, but they are bloody comfortable. So then I have got the actual human nappies, not the baby's nappies, the human nappies. Everyone said these were so much better than having like actual pads that you put in your underwear. So yeah, so I bought I think these are like Always, I think, and they're basically like a giant nappy. I got them in size medium, so I hope they fit. It said from a size 10 to a size 16, so I really hope I do fit into them. But yeah, I've packed literally loads of these because this is the kind of thing that I don't want to come like fall short on. Like, I want to know that I've got enough of these. So I packed 8 of these. And also, like, I don't know how long I'll be like changing them. Like, I just don't know. So I'd rather, with this kind of thing, I'd rather be like more prepared than less prepared. Then I've got breastfeeding bits, which Kyle said that I should have called booby bits. He was like, why did you not call it booby bits? Because that's so much more fun. Now I do actually have these which I need to put in them. So these are just some nursing bras that I got from H&M. It was really good. I think they had an offer on. It was like 15% off members, so I was like, right, I need to get them. So I only got one pack, but I got a pack of 2. It was £16 for 2, which I thought was really good, because when I went into M&S, they were like £22 for 1. And I thought, if like breastfeeding doesn't go well for me, or I decide that I don't want to do it, or I can't do it, kind of thing, I was like, I feel like it would have been such a waste to have bought, like bras and not need them. So yes, that's part of the booby bits. And then I have labelled in here what I've got. So I've got pads, bags, nipple cream, nipple shields. Nipple shields is something that I need to get, but when I went into Boots the other day to try and get them, it had all different sizes and I got really confused. So I'm gonna have to Google what all of that means. So we've got nipple cream. I've got one of these in my hospital bag, but I've also got one in baby's nursery just as like a bit of a stock. I've also got a few syringes. I mean, hopefully the hospital will give me some, but these are some that my boss gave me, that they're like completely unopened, so they're still sterile. But they're for like harvesting like your colostrum and stuff like that. So yeah, I put them in just in case. I don't really know what the procedure is for that. I'm not sure if I should be doing it now. I have heard that people are doing it now, so I don't know, I'm kind of winging it in terms of that. And I think at my 38-week midwife appointment, I'm gonna ask her like what all of that entails. And then I have got some breast milk bags. I bought these in like a massive bulk from John Lewis. They're just the Medela ones. I didn't know if I'd need these or not, because I don't know, I'd like to be, in my head, I'd really like to breastfeed but also express feed, so I can express and then Kyle can feed the baby, so it kind of takes a lot of like the pressure off me. Again, it's the kind of thing that I'm not really putting any pressure on. I'm not really making that much of a decision beforehand. Okay, and then next, and this is, I basically just called it the afterbirth kit. Now this is just a whole box that I got from John Lewis, with, it has like everything that apparently you'll need, kind of thing. So I've labelled what it's got in it. So it's got cooling pads, bottle, spritz for bits, and 2 times boxes. So when I put a question on my Instagram, like a question box, every single person, I swear, said get spritz for bits. Like, everyone said about this stuff. Apparently it's like an absolute miracle worker, so I definitely made sure that I got that. Don't know if I'd be having a C-section or a natural birth, don't know, but I knew that I had to get that just in case. I also got now this is something that I was like, what? This was completely new to me. Like, out of everything, I say this is what I was like, what the hell? And it's like this bottle, I think they call it like a perineal bottle or something like that. Apparently, you fill it up with water, and it basically is supposed to, like, you're not supposed to wipe down there. Again, sorry, TMI, but you're not supposed to wipe down there apparently after having given birth. So you like spray water. I'm not sure really how it works, and hopefully they'll tell me in the hospital, but I've got one. I've also got in my box, it included some, like my Frida box, it included some disposable boxes. So again, I think they're supposed to be like the pads. You're supposed to put like the pads in there. I've actually heard these aren't very good, but I just thought I'd put them in there just as like a bit of a last resort kind of thing. And then I got these. Now apparently these are literally amazing. They are like instant cold pads. So basically you put them in your underwear. Well, you like take them out of the bag, you snap them, and apparently then it all goes cold. And then you put them in your underwear, like down there, and apparently it's like such like a relief kind of thing. So I got a whole big pack of these, but I've only taken 4 with me because I thought that'll probably be the kind of thing that if I am staying in longer than a day or whatever, I can like say to Kyle, like, I've got some more of these at home, can you get me some? But apparently these are supposed to be amazing, so I'm quite glad I've got these. So that is everything in my little afterbirth kit. Again, I just really like the fact that I've like labelled it so that I know that like if I'm going for like a shower, I'm going to the toilet, that kind of thing, I can just take this sort of stuff with me and just like go off. Speaking of shower, I've got a towel. Again, like I said, I was watching some one of like my favourite YouTubers. I was watching her video the other day, and it did make me laugh because she was packing like white towels and stuff like that, and that is the one rule that everyone has said to me is do not pack white. Like, do not, you're just going to get stuff everywhere. Like, it's just going to not be a pretty sight, and you're just not. So everyone has told me dark, dark, dark everything. So that's the darkest towel I could get. But again, this towel I've had for years. I had it in my flat in London, so I literally don't mind chucking it at all. I think that is it in terms of me, but obviously I've got stuff like a water bottle that I use every day. I'm just going to take this one because it's insulated. So like whenever you put water in it, it stays cool. So I'm going to take this one. Maternity notes, obviously. I'm also going to take my dressing gown as well. I've actually asked for a new dressing gown for Christmas or my birthday, because I basically thought this dressing gown that I'm going to take with me into the hospital is one that I've had for years, and like it's quite manky, to be honest. So, but it also feels so cozy and homely and safe kind of thing. So it's probably going to be one that I chuck away after this experience, and I probably will want to chuck it away because I probably won't want to be reminded of birth. So I have asked for a new dressing gown to replace the one that I will be taking to hospital. I'm going to take my I'm going to take my pregnancy pillow as well, just because apparently pillows in the hospital aren't that great. So yeah, I think that is it in terms of myself. Obviously, like I've said, there's stuff that I still need to include, but that is all the kind of things that people have told me to pack. Fingers crossed I haven't forgot anything, but please tell me if I have. Okay, I need to do this quickly because the light is, it's like nearly 4 p.m. and the light is going in this room. But this is baby's bag. I packed it in this Zara changing bag that Kyle bought me, like maybe when I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant. It's got my initials on it. It's from Zara and I just love it, to be honest. Like it's very me. I feel like if anyone saw it they would be like, yeah, that's definitely a you kind of changing bag. I've taken everything out of it because it came with like a few little bags, like inserts. I've kept the changing mat in here actually, but yeah, I've basically taken everything out of it and just used it as a bit of a going home bag. It's the changing mat that it came with, so it's really nice actually. It's just got like little polka dots on it, and it's just like, yeah, it's a good like on the go changing mat. I don't really know what like the changing procedures are in hospitals, so I just thought if I bought that then that's something. Okay, so first thing is what everyone recommended again to me. Bought these Aptamil, sorry. There's a pack of 6 ready to feed basically bottles. These are really good as well because I don't know if you can see, but they've got like the little teats on them. So you literally don't have to worry about bringing a bottle in, you don't have to, it's literally just all in here. So I thought that was really good, and we'll probably recommend that to anyone else who's packing their hospital bag at the same time, just because the overwhelming response I had about these, yeah, it was crazy. Then I have got a pack of baby wipes. Well, they're water wipes, but the Huggies ones. Now with these, there's such like a conflicting kind of thing about whether you use water and cotton wool for the first few days, or people say you can with the water wipes, not scented wipes, but with water wipes you can use them from birth. So I'm just going to see like what they say to me at the hospital, but I thought, to be honest, they're probably quite good anyway. Like if I get like sick, poo, that kind of thing, anywhere around where I'm sort of like sleeping, that kind of thing, then I guess I can use these to wipe it down. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting on like a nurse or like midwife's opinion on the whole like cotton wool and water versus like water wipes. So if your like midwife or like nurse told you anything, like please leave it in the comments below, because again I'm not really sure what what to do about that. But I have packed a baby hygiene bag, which has got, I did buy then a full pack of cotton wool, because again I was like, I don't want to be, if I can't use the wipes, I don't want to be stuck without anything. So I have got cotton wool with me. So this is supposed to have cotton wool, nappy bags and nappy cream. I bought my own nappy bags because again, I don't know what you do in a hospital. I don't know if they like supply that kind of thing. So I have bought my own just in case, because again, I don't want to be stuck short if they don't have any and I'm just sort of sat there with like a dirty nappy in my hands. I've got nappy cream. This is the Maternity Everyday Barrier Ointment. And I have got 3 muslins. I don't know if this is too little, but again, if I'm in there longer than a day, Kyle's going to have to go home anyway, so he can bring back some more muslins kind of thing. So I feel like 3 is probably all right. I don't know. And then next thing nappies. So I've packed basically from now on I've packed 2 lots of everything. This is because we have a very big baby, so I don't even know if they're going to fit into newborn stuff. Our baby at the moment, I went for a growth scan 2 days ago, and the baby is measuring 7 pounds 10 ounces, which is quite a bit, very big baby. So who knows what like it'll be when it's like, you know, past 40 weeks or, you know, 40 weeks, that kind of thing. Like, so basically my midwife just said, like, just prepare for both. Prepare for newborn and prepare for like 0 to 3, basically. So I've got 6 newborn nappies and 6 size 2 nappies. Probably going to be more into size 2 because that's from £9 till £18 apparently. So, but I just thought I would pack the size 1 newborn ones, just in case. Again, with the nappy situation, I don't know how many to pack, so I've just kind of guessed. I've packed 6 of each. Kyle can come and bring me some more, but there's only so much I can actually take to hospital with me. So again, I then got newborn, baby grow and sleep suits. So I've got, and then that includes the going home outfit as well. Most of them are white apart from that one, which my friend Em bought me, because I just love babies in white. Like, I literally love it. It's very impractical, but I love it. So yeah, so I've got 4 outfits, well, 3 outfits and 1 going home outfit in there. Then I've also then got the 0 to 3 size, so just in case it's too big for newborn, then we obviously have to go up. Then the next little thing that I've got is hats, mitts, booties and socks. So this is just like some of the baby grows don't have, or like sleep suits, sorry, don't have, like the ones that I've got from the white company, for some reason they don't have any sort of like inbuilt mittens in them, so I've obviously had to pack my own. Hat, again, realised that I need to pack some hats, so I've just got like some plain grey, and then I've got a white one in there, because I didn't realise how important the hats were in the first sort of like first bits of them being a baby. I then have, if I can get it out, look how unorganised I am. So I've got then these little booties. I've got some socks in here, but I have got these booties that my friend Saf bought me. Well, she bought the baby. These are, I think they're 0 to 3, or they're like up to like 2 months or something. So I thought they'd be really cute to go home in. So I've got them packed. And then this has just come today, so I've only just thought about packing this. But look how cute is this going home hat. It has got some matching booties to go with it, but I thought I'll just put it in this hat to go like to start with. But look how cute. It's from a brand called My Bagel. Is it My Bagel? No, Bagel Face. I'll like tag their Instagram in the link below, but I just thought that was absolutely adorable. You can go home in that and just look absolutely so cute. So yeah, so I've got that hat. That is it. Well, I've got these, but I had to pack it in my own bag because this bag didn't fit it all. We've basically got a little comforter to take with us to hospitals. This is literally like the first baby thing that we got together. It's from the Little White Company. Goes with baby's nursery. So yeah, we just thought that would be really cute, and it's the kind of thing, because it was like the first thing we bought, it's quite sentimental to us both, so we wanted baby to kind of like have that in the hospital with it. Then the blanket that I'll be taking baby home in is this beautiful knitted blanket. My stepnan knitted this for me. I have a bit of a tradition actually, that my mum took me home in a blanket that my stepnan knitted. I was going to do that one, but then I thought, oh no, like I'll let it have its own kind of blanket. So yeah, so she knitted this, which is just absolutely adorable. I love it. So yeah, this is going to be like the little going home blanket. Sorry, I just got interrupted by the postman. But yeah, I was talking about going home outfits. That's it. So on top of obviously the going home outfits that I packed, my mum has also made a little knitted cardigan for baby, and I'm gonna choose that as like something that he or she goes home in, because I just think it's like really cute, sentimental, and it's nice to have like something that my mum's made to take home with me. But yeah, she's coming up this weekend, so she's gonna bring it up then, and then I'll pack it in there. But yeah, in terms of that, I think that'll be, I don't know whether to pack like a snowsuit kind of thing, just in case it's extra cold, but I also don't know whether that will be something that I asked Kyle to bring back up, you know, because it's quite warm at the moment for November. We're like in the middle of November and it's still in like double figures, so I'm just not really sure. So I think it's just going to be like a kind of play it by ear in terms of temperature, because obviously we don't want baby to be cold. Okay, so I think that is everything in terms of my bag and baby's bag. Obviously, if you do think I've missed anything out, or if you've got any advice of like what to pack, what not to pack, what you found useful, what you didn't find useful, then please do let me know, because like I said, I'm a first time mum. I'm going into this completely blind, so I don't really there's only so much like research you can do, but I always feel like sort of first-hand advice is always just so much better. So yeah, so if you do have anything to say, then please do leave it in the comments below, or alternatively, if you're not already, do follow me on my Instagram, and then just like send me like a private message, that kind of thing, because I'm really grateful for like any tips or anything that I can receive before baby comes, which scarily is like 2 weeks time potentially. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and hopefully I'll be back posting another video for you soon.